Spencer is here from InsideTrackNews.com and the APC United Late Model Series powered by Grisdales. I'm here hanging out at Motorama. One man, Prime Time Josh Stade. We're talking all about the 2015 APC Tour, the inaugural year. And Josh, the last time you and I sat down and talked, you were dropping some hints about what you had in the works. But it's all out in public forum now. You picked up a new car, or new to you, car for the APC Series. I know it's had a lot of work done to it. Tell me a little bit about how busy you're going to be in 2015.
2015 for our team it's going to be, I can't even describe to you how busy our team's going to be working. Like, we got, between the two cars, we're running 26, 27 shows. I'm really excited for the Pro Late. I've turned a lot of laps at Sunset, so the opener to be there, I'm really stoked to get going.
Now, tell me a little bit about the car that you picked up and what alterations you guys have made to it to make sure that it's good and ready to go for the season opener at Sunset with the APC Tour.
Yeah, we bought Andrew Grisdales' old car, his championship car at Delaware. It's at Brian's right now. We're hanging the body on it. We added on the jig. We're just, we don't have to upgrade it or anything like that. We're pretty well just going through, doing our regular maintenance, the bearings, the brakes, and whatnot.
So that's Brian McDonald, who's been a huge part of your team in the past, and I guess you're going to keep him. You're going to keep him hopping as well in 2015, right?
Yeah, I'm stoked. Both cars have been there all winter. I've been working alongside Brian. Like, you couldn't ask for a nicer guy. He's really humble. He knows his stuff, and he just puts his head down, and we go to work. And yeah, you couldn't ask for a better guy.
Now you're going to be racing outside of the same shop as Tim Ellis, essentially, both racing out of the BMAX stable. So I know that Tim. When I spoke with Tim, Tim was ready to sort of bring you under his wing a little bit because Tim's done the touring thing before. Tim's gone cross-province. Has he given you any words of wisdom yet, or does class not start until Sunset?
Oh, we talk the odd time. Obviously, we're not testing yet, but when we get testing, we can share the knowledge between the two cars, what's going on. And I mean, Tim has a whack of experience that I'm gonna hopefully gain a little bit of knowledge from him from a driver perspective. I got the setup from Brian, and hopefully I can pick up some stuff from Tim.
So the car that you purchased was an existing chassis with some Brian McDonald updates on it, whereas Tim's car is a brand new Brian McDonald chassis. So how similar are these two cars going to be by the time Mr. McDonald is all done with both of them?
I think they're pretty similar right now. There's not much left from what the car was before. It's pretty well just the house intersection cage. We put a quick change in it, and we updated the front clip. I mean, the two cars are pretty well identical, I would like to think. The geometry along the front end between the two cars is the same. Brian wants to work on the same, so yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
I mean, when you're out on a tour now, running tracks that you're not really familiar with, you're going to be a long way from home, stepping out of your comfort zone. Does it give you an advantage to have a teammate at some of these events? I know that Tim's not running the whole tour, but he's going to do some events. Is it going to help you having that second car, that second driver to bounce ideas off of?
Yeah, I think so. And Tim's an easy guy to talk to, just like Brian. So we're our own humble little family, and we're going to share knowledge off each other. Another guy I'd like to mention, I really look up to him. He's a phenomenal driver. The bully, Dwayne Baker. I go to the track to track, and I talk to him all the time, and he's always there to, if I have a question, ask him something, and he just responds. And, yeah, he helps me out when I travel to Sunset a little bit. He's obviously run Delaware and Peterborough and Flamborough and all these races, so he's already helped me out with a little bit of picking my gears and stuff like that. He's just a great guy to talk to on tour with the APC Series.
And Dwayne's a guy that doesn't say a lot, but if you listen, you can learn a whole lot in the little bit that he does put out there.
Yeah, Dwayne, I mean, a lot for me is just watching what Dwayne's doing on the track, but when he starts talking, you just shut up and you listen to what he has to say. He just knows what he's doing.
So now, juggling your full-time Sauble schedule with your APC tour, where does the heart of your dedication lie? What's most important for you to accomplish this year? Because like every parent says they don't have a favorite kid, it's a lie. They do. And you can say that both these cars are your favorites. You're leaning one way or the other, even if it's like a 51-49 split. So give it to me straight. What are you really looking forward to? What do you really want to accomplish this year?
I'm really looking forward to the APC Series. I mean, to have 43 registered drivers, I mean, it's going to be the next best thing in Ontario, I think myself. In saying that, the Limited Late, it was my car since brand new, and we've put the upgrades into it. So, I mean, we got a lot of really exciting stuff going on this summer. We landed an American sponsor. We were down in Florida and just got talking to a guy, did a presentation for him. He owns Flow Enterprises. He came on board this year. I got 3 other sponsors that came on board this year. I got Barclay Wholesales and Jim Cable Fuels and Nickel Insurance out of Owen Sound. With the 2 cars, I'm stoked. Like, I don't know what to be more excited for, because the series, it's the first year. Like I said, 43 registered drivers. With Sauble, it's been my car since new, and it's got upgrades on. You know, I want to contend for a championship there, so I really don't. I can't pick a favorite. I want to, but I can't.
Now, are there any events that conflict that you're going to have to put a substitute driver into Sauble, or the way it shakes out, you're able to do both full time?
Not one event conflicts, and as well as doing these full time. Doing the full Sauble campaign and the full APC series campaign, you're going to see the cars sunset on their points, nights, and invitationals. We're swamped, but we're excited.
So by far, Stade Motorsports' biggest season yet, busiest race season. Okay, well, I mean, that doesn't happen without the people behind the scenes. I know you got an awesome crew, you got an awesome group of marketing partners. Thank the folks that are really going to make 2015 work for you and your team.
I got to thank my mom and dad, mostly. They put up with my shit anyways. But Brian McDonald, phenomenal guy. Tim Ellis, I got to thank him too. My crew, I can't do any of this without them, and I mean, they're following us full board. I got to thank MEI Paving, APC Auto Parts, Flow Enterprises out of Pennsylvania, Barclay Wholesales, Jim Cable Fuels, Ken's Truck Painting, Kunkel Bus Lines, Upper Canada Title, and Nickel Insurance out of Owen Sound.
And we've been crushing the social media the last year. We're going to do it again this season. Where can the fans stay up to date with you on Facebook and Twitter?
Yep, you can follow me on Stade Motorsports on my Facebook page. There will be links for my sponsors. You can follow their pages as well. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Prime Time Josh Stade.
And we got Instagram too, right?
Instagram too. Stade17.
There you go, Stade17. Go check him out and come to the track and watch the 2 go to work. He's one of the rising stars in Ontario. Come see Josh Stade run the tour. What's the track you're most excited to go to?
I've never raced Delaware, so I'm most anxious.
It's on. It's going to be Prime Time.
Yep.
All right, there you go, folks. Hanging out. It's the Prime Time Josh Stade all the way from Chesley, Ontario. Josh, thanks for the time, and all the best in 2015.
Yep, thanks.